Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to Pokemon Red. The nostalgia is so strong with this game. If you know me, you know that I'm a huge fan of the Pokemon franchise, and it's just so awesome to be able to play this kind of game and do the stream. This game came out when I was in the 3rd grade, I think. So let's see, 98 was, I believe, when it came to the United States, and everybody loved it. I mean, it was nothing like everybody loved Pokemon. Didn't matter. People, eventually got out of it and stuff. But those first few years, man, it was awesome. Getting to trade and battle against your friends and whatnot. And it's a little dated looking now. I'm looking at some of these sprites and they're pretty terrible. But that's okay. We're not gonna let that get in our way. We're gonna put on our nostalgia goggles and we're gonna pretend like it's amazing, because it is. Anyway, so let's go ahead and kick right into it. Rhydon, one of my favorites. And we will be starting a new game because there are no previous ones. I am playing this on an emulator, so I'm hoping this will all run pretty smoothly. We're gonna find out. I'm also really hoping that you can hear my voice very well, and you're not, like, being blown away by the music in the background. I did have an issue with that earlier, so hopefully that's resolved. Enough about that. Hello there! Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Prof. I'm not gonna call you that. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for fights. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? And we'll go ahead and enter our name in as Matt. Artemis Prime is way too long. Right, so your name is Matt. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. You know, babies like one's in this crib and this one, and they're just like glaring at each other over the railings. I don't know how that works. What was his name again? At least he didn't remember my name too. That'd be awful if he remembered mine and not his. So I'm actually going to continue on a years-long tradition at this point by naming my rival after one of my best friends. You've seen him on the channel too. Did I just lowercase something on accident? I think that was interesting. Oh my goodness. How do I go back? Oh no. Oh, hee, forgot how that works. Oh no. Well, I'd best not keep y'all in any suspense any longer, of course. Maybe O just looks weird, but it sure does. Anyway, I am naming my rival after my good pal, Stormy. Again, you've seen him on the channel in the Jedi Starfighter video, which you can check out farther down. If I remember, I'll link it in the description or something, or put a card up somewhere. We'll see. Anyway, that's right, I remember now. His name is Stormy. Matt, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! And we're tiny now. Oh my goodness, we're adorably tiny. Oh, Matt is playing the SNES. Okay, it's time to go. That is my favorite game console of all time, so I'm glad my character has one. And because we are little sissy babies, we are going to withdraw the potion out of the PC. I remember back when you would store items in the PC. That's a thing of the past now. Hey, Mom. Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Mom, you can't trust everything you see on TV, what with fake news and stuff. Tonight's top story, kick your son out of your house. Professor Oak next door is looking for you. What are you watching anyway? There's a movie on TV. 4 boys are walking on railroad tracks. I better go too. And we're actually going to do something really quick. We are going to put the text speed on fast. And yes, that's okay, good. I just want to make sure that's saved. Cool. Let's look at this really quick. So, you see, name Matt. We have 3,000 Pokédollars already. Sweet. And we have no badges. Oh, number 8, mysterious. And actually, back in the day, that was finding out who it is, which we will later, was a bit of a shocker. I'm raising Pokemon too. When they get strong, they can protect me. Sounds good. Matt's house. Yay! Pallet Town, shades of your journey await. What's up, bud? Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. Oak Pokemon Research Lab. Ah! I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Didn't you... weren't you just over there? Professor Oak is the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. Yo, Matt, Gramps isn't around. Okay. There's an email message here. Calling all Pokemon trainers. The elite trainers of Pokemon League are ready to take on all comers. Bring your best Pokemon and see how ye rate as a trainer. Pokemon League HQ Indigo Plateau. P.S. Professor Oak, please visit us. It's encyclopedia-like, but the pages are blank. Oh yes, that's how you use this. Those are Pokeballs. They contain a Pokemon. They sure do. Stormy's house. Let's go inside. Hi, Matt. Stormy is out at Grandpa's lab. Yeah, I saw him. Well, there's nothing left to do except leave. Hey, wait, don't go out. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Stormy, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Matt. There are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! They're inside the Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. In my old age, I could only have 3 left, but you can have one. Choose. Hey, Gramps, what about me? Be patient, Stormy. You can have one too. Yeah, that's right. I don't need to be greedy like you. Go ahead and choose, Matt. Well, you're just gonna pick the one that's strong against me? Okay, so we have 3 options here. There's Charmander. Obviously prefers hot places. When it rains, steam is said to spout from the tip of its tail. So, you want the fire Pokemon Charmander? Well, maybe, but we're gonna look at them all really quick. With Squirtle, the tiny turtle Pokemon, after birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell. Powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. Maybe, but yet again, we've got one more to look at. Bulbasaur, the seed Pokemon. A strange seed was planted on its back at birth. The plant sprouts and grows with this Pokemon. Okay, so we have a choice to make here, and in order to make this choice, you're not going to be able to read very well, but I have we're going to submit this really quick. No, don't move, no. Stop it! Anyway, I have this wheel that's gonna spin, and it's going to choose our starter Pokemon for us. So, ready? You guys are actually gonna see what it is before I do, except the name's gonna be backwards. So, let's see, who did we pick? Who did it land on? Okay, sorry, it did that weird. Alright, I'm gonna peek around so I can see what it is, too. Well, folks, it looks like we're playing on hard mode. Okay. I mean, I'm not arguing. Charizard is one of my absolute favorite Pokemon. In fact, I know I just said Charizard, but I've even got a little Charmander Funko who's actually going to sit right up here and watch the game. Watch us struggle, in fact. And you'll see why. So, yep, that's the luck of the draw. Whew. Pokemon is really energetic. You ready for this struggle? Do you want to give a nickname to Charmander? Yes, as a matter of fact, we do. And I actually have nicknames picked out already. So, I quite enjoy the Avatar series, and Zuko was my second favorite character. No one tops Toph. Toph is the best. But I really enjoyed Zuko's character arc and just how he, you know, like his interaction with Aang and the other characters, and even with his own family as well. So, Zuko it is. I'll take this one then. Stormy received a Squirtle. Of course, you always go with the one that's better. So, here's what I'm going to do really quick, because my last video, I had some people chatting with me that I couldn't see what they were saying. So, I am going to have my Twitch stream with the chat pulled up. So that way, if you guys want to talk to me, we can do that. Cool. Gonna clip that up there. Get that started. Perfect. Cool. I gotta move that out of the way, and we're back. Alright. My Pokemon looks a lot stronger, does it now? If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can fight against it. What? Wait, Matt, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Stormy wants to fight. Stormy sent out Squirtle. Goes Zuko. So this fight is basically just like who can hit the most and the fastest. There's not a ton of strategy to it, especially since we picked up the potion. So now as I say, his attack's gonna do a little bit more than mine did, because see, now I'm probably gonna do a growl to balance that out a little bit. So his attack is down 1. We need a critical hit. Come on. Oh man. Gotta use that potion. Okay. Yeah, that would have knocked us out, so... Because... yeah, we wouldn't have been able to take him down. And we don't want to lose our first battle. There we are. We've defeated our rival. And we grew to level 6. I had considered doing Fire Red instead, but I wanted to start with the, the original. And there's a good possibility that I'm hoping to make it through a good chunk of the series. And we'll probably just end up with Fire Red again anyway, and at that point we'll pick a different starter. Assuming we don't start this one over. What? Unbelievable, I picked the wrong Pokemon. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon fight to toughen it up. Matt, Gramps, smell you later. What you gotta say about that? Matt, raise your young Pokemon by making it fight. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember if my Charmander got healed up, but he certainly does. Well, let's head off on to the next town then. So, there's absolutely, like, nothing in this game that could surprise— Rattata! No, just kidding. Like, I've played this game countless times. And the subsequent ones for sure. There's that critical hit. So, I actually already have a team picked out. In fact, just so you know, this was indeed a random choice. I have a team picked out for every potential starter. So, we're good to go. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. It's a convenient shop, so please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Yay, we got a free potion. Route 1, Pallet Town, Viridian City. We will do at least a few battles. I may do some off-screen grinding if need be, especially if we catch some team members that are a little lower leveled. But other than my starter, because I've used each one several times each, and if you're wondering who the or what the nicknames would have been for the other two, if I had gone with Bulbasaur, his name would have been Marluxia, because Marluxia uses flowers in Kingdom Hearts, and he's one of my favorite organization members. In fact, I think he's my third favorite. He's my third favorite. Xigbar and Axel are my favorites. I need to be doing this while I'm talking, because otherwise you're sitting here at a battle screen, and it's going to be boring. But, so Marluxia would have been Bulbasaur's nickname, and Squirtle's is Leonardo, because I love the Ninja Turtles. While I feel that Raphael is the best character, like, character development-wise and stuff, Leonardo's always been my favorite, plus he's blue, so. See those ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you could jump from them. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. So earlier I had mentioned that playing with Charmander is essentially hard mode. Trainer tips. The battle moves of Pokemon are limited by their power points. Replenish PP. Rest your tired Pokemon at a Pokemon Center. I'm going to try to talk to most people, so. Those Pokeballs at your waist. You have Pokemon. It's great that you can carry and use Pokemon anytime, anywhere. So we're not going to go out this way just yet. Because, one, we have to fight our rival again. Spoiler. But two, because there's a Pokemon out there I want to catch. We don't have any Pokeballs yet. Viridian City, the Eternal Green Paradise. That's my kind of place. Green's my favorite color. Also, don't worry, the irony is not lost on me that I'm playing Pokemon Red and yet the background color is blue, but the red color is pretty terrible. Yeah, you can see, in fact, it's purple. Yeah, it just doesn't look very good. So we're going to stick with blue because it's nice, it's calming, and it looks good. And it highlights my features. Whew, I'm trying to memorize all my notes. Sorry, I switched into the girl voice right there. Looked at the notebook. First page. Pokeballs are used to catch Pokemon. Up to 6 Pokemon can be carried. People who raise and make Pokemon fight are called Pokemon trainers. Yeah, we'll turn the page. A healthy Pokemon may be hard to catch, so weaken at first. Poison, burn, and other damage are effective. Turn the page. Third page. Pokemon trainers seek others to engage in Pokemon fights. Battles are constantly fought at Pokemon gyms. Turn the page. The goal for Pokemon trainers is to beat the top 8 Pokemon gym leaders. Do so to earn the right to face the Elite Four of the Pokemon League. Hey, don't look at my notes! Okay, be sure to read the blackboard carefully. Okay, so it's just different status conditions, which I can just explain easily. So sometimes, like, in our previous battle we just did with our rival, we just basically hit them over and over again, and it was fine. Let's hit him here really quick. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? You know Professor Oak, right? I mean, he's literally like the only other person that has a house. His order came in. Will you take it to him? I got Oak's parcel. Okay, say hi to Professor Oak for me, so you can't buy anything yet. No, potions are all sold out. Ah. This shop sells many antidotes. I bet you're right, kid. You want to know about the two kinds of caterpillar Pokemon? Nah. Oh, okay then. No, they're Weedle and Caterpie. There's a Pokemon Center. We'll go in here in a little bit. But we can just head back, and that guy was telling us we can jump down the ledges. That's a shortcut. Anyway, yeah, so we're just battling, and you're reducing health and stuff, but you can do things like burn your opponents, you know, by calling their mom a name or something. Where it, like, cuts their attack power in half or something, and Pidgey's original sprite is horrifying. It's like... we may catch a couple of Pokemon just to have some backup, but they will not stay on the team. Like I said, because I do have several picked out already. In fact, I'm not gonna be, I think I started to mention this earlier. My whole goal for this was, with the exception of the starters, again, because I've used them all a bunch of times each, I wanted to use a playthrough, or I want to do a playthrough using team members I've never used before in any game. And so I've got 5 extra ones picked out that I've never used. They're all Kanto Pokemon, obviously, because there was only the original 151 in this game. Ooh, a critical hit. Dangerous. Anyway, yeah, so Burn, like, reduces your health each turn. And cut your attack. Frozen means you can't do jack unless you're hit by a fire move, which is weird. I mean, it makes sense, but like, that they did that back in this game. Why does Professor Oak look so angry? Oh, Matt. How is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to like you a lot. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What, you have something for me? We delivered Oak's parcel. Ah, this is the custom Pokeball I ordered. Thank you. Gramps! What did you call me for? Oh, right, I have a request of you two. On the desk there's my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Matt and Stormy, take these with you. Matt got the Pokédex from Oak. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream, but then they introduced 7 more consecutive generations, and we're up to about 900 now? Not quite 900. I think it was 810 or so as of the end of Generation 7. And Pokemon Sword and Shield are on their way out this November. If I can find a way to stream that game, you betcha I will. But it's probably going to be like Kingdom Hearts 3 where I don't have a way to. I do own a Switch now, though, so we'll see. Anything is possible. But I'm too old. I can't do it. I just tried to push the wrong button. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Man, I hate to say it, but I don't need you. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Matt. Ha ha! Pokemon around the world wait for you, Matt. I feel like this is a good opportunity to state that I literally just named my rival after my friend Stormy because he is my friend and I just think it's fun. He's not a twerp like Blue is. Yeah, you should take a quick rest. I do need to heal up my Charmander. I almost called him Cyndaquil, but that's next time. So I think what I'm going to do is, I don't need the town map, but I'm going to go get it just to be a punk. Grandpa asked you to run an errand. Here, this will help you. Yeah, we got a town map. Use the town map to find out where you are. I already know where I am. I'm in your house. That's how this works. There will come a point eventually where I stop, I won't, anytime I find somebody right now, I'm gonna fight them just because am I even at level, no, I'm not even at level 8 yet. Also, it's hard to tell because in subsequent games you have like a little experience bar that goes up, but, they didn't invent that for this game. It's too much, I guess. But here's level 8. But yes, as we progress, I'm planning on doing playthroughs of like subsequent games with starters I've never chosen. So like this one, like I said, I've played with all of them. Let's go in the Pokemon Center. We don't really need to, but we're gonna. Pokemon Centers heal your tired, hurt, or fainted Pokemon. There's a Pokemon Center in every town ahead. They don't charge any money either. Free healthcare. This is Canada. You can use that PC in the corner, the receptionist told me. So kind. In fact, I'm going to really quick. Because I am going to deposit my town map because I don't need it. And back... Oh, no, I don't want to deposit that. I want to keep it. This was back before you had an infinite bag, and you could run out of space in your bag for items, and you do not want to be doing that if you can help it. So... Did I come in here? Yeah, it was a trader school. Okay, so I actually forgot to come up here a second ago. But there's an old dude lying in the road, and if you try to pass him, he's like, "No, have a coffee, get out of here." But in the Japanese version, I think he's drunk, which is funny. When I go shop in Pewter City, I have to take the winding trail in Viridian Forest. Is that so? My daddy loves Pokemon too. Coming up with nicknames is fun but hard. Simple names are the easiest to remember. Ooh. Speary must be a Pidgey. Tweet tweet. Just kidding, it's a Spearow. I've actually never used Fearow either. I think I considered a Fearow for a hot minute, but I did not do that. We ought to be able to hopefully catch Viridian City Pokemon Gym. Well, let's go challenge the gym. Well, maybe not. This Pokemon Gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. In fact, if you try to go inside... Says the gym's doors are locked and automatically kicks you down the slope. Ah, I've had my coffee now and I feel great. Sure you can go through. Are you in a hurry? I am. Time is money. Go along then. Trainer tips. Catch Pokemon and expand your collection. The more you have, the easier it is to fight. That makes logical sense. Route 2, Viridian City, Pewter City. So, we're gonna come up here. And we're going to... Let's see if there's anything in this patch of grass. Another Pidgey. Okay. They're still level 3, so I may go up to the Viridian Forest, and I don't remember what level anybody learns anything, so I'm hoping Charmander learns something at a decently close level. So I'm going to keep fighting. In fact, I'm going to go into Viridian Forest. Rattata may be small, but its bite is wicked. Did you get one? I actually, one time as a kid, the only game that I've ever played through with a single Pokemon, I've had a few where, like, I've had a team of 6, and, like, 3 of them contributed all the work. One time I played through, with Eradicate, and I think I beat the game. I know I made it to at least, like, Silph Co. with Eradicate and just like annihilated Team Rocket. That's not now. That's later. Are you going to Viridian Forest? Be careful. It's a natural maze. What do you gotta say? I came here with some friends. They're out for Pokemon fights. So I'm gonna do a few battles while we're kind of discussing. But anyway, yeah, I made it a long ways with just a single. Just a single Raticate. I think I didn't even use my starter at that point. So, Kakuna is not a bad one to fight against because it only knows Harden, so it'll just get progressively harder to knock it out, but not a huge deal. And since it's a second stage Pokemon, we would get more experience from it than a normal one, despite it only being level 4. So, as soon as we start our next battle, I'm gonna actually do something really quick. And, that's a tree. I never have this much luck not running into Pokemon. What's going on? Found a Pokeball. Yay. Another Cocoon. This time it's level 5. While this is going, I'm looking up Charmander's Generation 1 learn set. That way I can see when it learns Ember. Oh, it learns at level 9. Splendid. Okay, that's really good, actually. Because, one, it'll make fighting these bugs a lot easier and a lot faster. And our first gym badge battle, yeah, there's level 9. And Zuko learned Ember. Yeah. For poison, use Antidote. Get it at a Pokemon Mart. Oh, do I mention now? So I got a comment about who's the rest of the team. So do I want to spoil or do I want to? That's a good question. Like I said, I do have them planned out. So I'll tell you what. I'll tell you that I plan to have a Fire, Grass, Water trio. Let's see who else. I'll tell you their typing. So again, Caterpie. So Fire, Grass, Water combo. Obviously, I have my Fire type here. A normal type that I've never used, but again, these are all ones I've never used before. A Ground type and a Poison type. So, if you want to guess, by all means. 2 of them I can get definitely, like, at some point right after the first gym. I ran out of Pokeballs to catch Pokemon with. You should carry extras. I think he could see me all the way from here, so... Should make the Metal Gear Solid sound. Hey, you have Pokemon. Come on, let's battle them. The very first battle, not counting our rival, of our Pokemon journey. Weedle. Yeah, Charmander is good. Like, leveling him up is not that hard, but our first gym battle is against a Rock type trainer, and Fire is weak against Rock. However, he does have no actual Rock type moves, so no, Caterpie can't cut it. Shh, you'll scare the bugs away. Sneak up behind you. Ha! Yo, you can't gym out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Says who? In fact, there are guitarists in that trainer class in later games. They're all like, go Pokemon. I'm sure. They're the ones actually making the battle music. That would be cool. I would do that. So... Drew, do you have any guesses as to who I'm going to use? I'll tell you if you're right. Dang, there's level 11. So, and I promise, I'm not just using Charmander. So, but I do want him to be at least semi-leveled up before we go take on Brock. Oh, I ran out of Pokemon. Trainer tips: contact Professor Oak via PC to get your Pokedex evaluated. We will not be going for 100% Pokedex completion, I'm sorry to say. Found an antidote. I feel like antidote, there we go, I said it slower this time, is one of those words that I not really have trouble saying, but that I say antidote. Like, there's no T in there for some reason. Do I say that with other anti-word, like antifreeze? I guess I kind of do it. All of them. Oh well. So there's one more trainer up here. We're gonna go fight him, and then we're gonna go take on our rival again. We found a potion, Lulu. No stealing of Pokemon from other trainers. Catch only wild Pokemon. Okay. Hey, wait up. What's the hurry? You don't really get any decent, like... So, gym leader-wise, Bulbasaur is easy mode for the beginning because both the first two gyms are weak against grass. The first one is weak against water, so Squirtle's kind of neutral mode. I get it if you're good at this. Okay, so we're gonna go back and fight our rival really quick. And then... But, like, training against these wild Pokemon and stuff is a little trickier, I think, with Bulbasaur and stuff, especially because we have Charmander. And so, fire type's really good against Bug. You know. Again, how am I having such, like, I'm not encountering anything. That's weird. Weird. I didn't, like, meet a single wild Pokemon on my way out. Okay, so let's head to the Pokemon Center. And we're gonna heal up our Charmander. And we're gonna go take on Stormy. There's also another Pokemon, so like I said, I have a staple Pokemon Red team that I like to use, and one of them you can catch in that patch of grass there. I love using Nidoking, he's one of my favorites, but I'm not going to use him this playthrough. Hey Matt, you're going to Pokemon League? Forget it, you probably don't have any badges. The guard won't let you through. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? He's got 2. Alright, Pidgey's level 9. Can we cook this bird? Gust. I do have at least 1 potion, so maybe 2. Oh, see, we burned him. It means that not only is his attack, yeah, like, not nearly as good, but he'll lose a little bit of health. So now, this is where this gets tricky because we're going to try Scratch really quick. Okay, so that's how much that does. Let's try Ember, which seems counterproductive because, yeah, it's about the same. It says it's not very effective, but sometimes using not very effective moves is not a bad thing. We're going to be using it on Brock's rock types anyway. So, now see, we have to be careful here. So we are weak to that. It didn't do... I think I can make this. Unless he gets a critical hit for no... Okay, I was gonna say... Either way. Unless I miss. Boom. Okay. I don't feel like we were super over leveled because he did have 2. So... Aw, you just lucked out. I heard Pokemon League has many tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Cool. I don't think there's anything back here. There's a cut tree for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why. Let's see. HMs are like at their worst in this game, I think. I was like, do I need to go heal? But I think I'm okay. I'm gonna go around that patch of grass this time because, meh. Alright, and now we can officially make our way to Pewter City. I'm gonna check something. So, oops. I don't know. Okay, so with emulators, I'm a little confused. So, like, I saved that there. So I wonder if I actually saved my progress, or if I need to save it on the file there. I guess we'll find out. And if not, well, we might just have wasted a ton of time. Either way, this will be fine. I love these games, so I'm having a ton of fun playing it either way. There's Wild Pokemon. You can actually find Pikachu in this forest, but oh, I had less health than I thought. That's okay. I'd say the chances of many of these guys surviving an Ember is not great. I'm surprised we didn't level up after that fight with Blue. Stormy. What am I thinking? So... I'll really refer to them interchangeably, so... There's level 13. Alright. Leaving Viridian Forest, Pewter City ahead. Hello, sir. Have you noticed the bushes on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move. Or what it's called. Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to look everywhere to get different kinds. Here we are, Pewter City. Trainer tips. Any Pokemon that takes part in battle, however short, earns experience. Pewter City, a stone gray city. Psst. Do you know what I'm doing? No, I don't. I'm spraying Repel to keep Pokemon out of my garden. You do you, bro. Let's go see what's in here. Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow, but some moves must be taught by the trainer. Pokemon become easier to catch when they are hurt or asleep, but it's not a sure thing. That sounds terrible, like, if you beat them and... Oh, thanks. Yawn. When Jigglypuff sings, Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. Oh, no. We're good. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. Oh, now I'm gonna... I don't need to read this. We know what they say. We're gonna heal you. We hope you get injured again so you come back. Go. There aren't many serious Pokemon trainers here. They're all like bug catchers, but Pewter Gym's Brock is totally into it. And if you try to leave, Notice. Thieves have been stealing Pokemon fossils at Mount Moon. Please call Pewter Police with any info. Oh, what do you know? If you try to go past the guy, he'll just kick you back to Brock. Have I checked out the museum? We'll say yes, because otherwise he's going to drag us there. Weren't those fossils from Mount Moon amazing? I'm sure they were. And we'll go check them out here in a little bit, yeah. I don't need anything from here, but I'm going to talk to this guy. A shady old man got me to buy this really weird fish Pokemon. It's totally weak, and it cost me 500. Good things can happen if you raise Pokemon diligently, even the weak ones. Nidoran, sit. Nidoran, sit. I think. Oh, I thought it said different things. Bow bow. Our Pokemon's an outsider, so it's hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows fast, but it may ignore an unskilled trainer in battle. If only we had some badges. I don't think they ever use that phrase again, outsider. Like, just it's traded. But if you do trade a Pokemon in, it does... We need to cut to get in there. If you do trade a Pokemon in, it does get more experience per battle. And as far as I'm concerned, or understanding, trading is impossible in this game. So, you know, Pewter Museum of Science. I don't think there's anything up here either. There might be some hidden items that I've never found, but I'm not that worried about them. It's rumored that Clefairies came from the moon. They appeared after Moonstone fell on Mount Moon. Pewter City, Pokemon Gym, Leader Brock. The rock solid Pokemon trainer. So let's go take a gander in here. Hiya, I can tell you have what it takes to become a Pokemon champ. I'm no trainer, but I can tell you how to win. I'm gonna take you to the top. Alright, let's get happening. First Pokemon out in a match is at the top of the Pokemon list. By changing the order of Pokemon, matches could be made easier. That's all you're gonna tell me. Stop right there, kid. You're still light years from facing Brock. Obviously, you can go behind this guy and not fight him, but if you defeat the gym leader, you can't fight any of the other trainers, and you're losing out on valuable experience. So, Piglet. You watching, Drew? There's one of your answers right there, actually. Nice, the critical hit. Good. Oh, you have Sandshrew too. I've actually never used Sandshrew either. However, Oh, Ember has 25 power points. That's awesome. I thought it had like 10 for some reason. But it's usually weaker ones have more hits, so that makes sense. Alright, there's level 14. Should we just go ahead and try to fight him? Darn, light years isn't time, it measures distance. And that's actually how I learned that. So they say you don't learn anything from video games. Light years. You're pretty hot, but not as hot as Brock. Okay. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. I believe in rock-hard defense and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all the rock type. You still want to challenge me? Fine then, show me your best. Love the gym leader music. I actually really like the gym music, period. And for some reason wears no shirt. Go Geodude. Geodude looks weird too. But yeah, like Ember seems counterintuitive because, well, then there's a critical hit too. So, okay. This is what I didn't understand as a kid. So his defense just rose. Great, which means if I use a physical type move, it's, my attack's gonna be reduced. But Ember is a special type. So, prior to Generation 4, all moves were split up by their type. So like, for example, in new generations, newer ones, if a Pokemon knows Thunderbolt, we'll say they're electric type. And they know Thunderbolt, and they have a special, like they're better at special attacking, then it would do better than, like, say, Thunder Punch, which is a physical one. So you want to play to your Pokemon's strengths. Alright, Ooh, Screech is not fun. But yes, fire is considered a special type. Prior to Generation 4, yeah, like water, grass, fire, all those are special attacks. So Screech, oh, my defense went way down, so if it hits me with something, I might lose. Okay, but this is why I brought the potion. And by that, I mean it was already in my, bag. Okay, so Bide. Bide we have to be careful with. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to feed into it. Instead... Ha 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 ha. If I could get a burn, that would be epic. So yeah, I'm lowering its attack. So as I say, so that when it does attack me, yeah, it's not nearly as bad. It's all about playing smart. Because the more, when he uses Bide, the more I attack him, the more his attack hurts me. Man, it's missing. Man, this is kind of nice. I really need a critical hit would be the best thing. Oh, that's close. Perfect. This is the best thing that could have happened. Let's scratch him off and finish him. Brock's down, guys. Boom. Alright, that's the first major hurdle. It's over with. Oh, we learned Leer. Neat. I took you for granted. I see what you did there. As proof of your victory, here's the Boulder Badge. That's an official Pokemon League badge. Its bearer's Pokemon becomes more powerful. The technique Flash can now be used anytime. Wait, take this with you. TM34 contains a technique that can be taught to Pokemon. TM is good only once, so when you use one to teach a new technique, pick the Pokemon carefully. TM34 contains Bide. Your Pokemon will absorb damage in battle, then pay it back double. Yeah, so if I were to just keep hitting him and hitting him and hitting him, I would have gotten hit back a lot. Just as I thought, your Pokemon Champ material. Yeah, no thanks to you. Okay, let's go inside the museum. Can't remember how much is it. $50. I mean, I've always thought, like, Pokemon money doesn't make a lot of sense, but I've always thought it was like, if you move the decimal point over 2 spaces, so like, instead of, like, it's like 50 cents to get in, which back in the 90s would have made more sense, I guess, I don't know. Would you like to come in? Right, 50 cents, thank you. 50 cents, fit him in. That is one magnificent fossil. Huh, interesting. So, these are actually fossils of Pokemon. Had I picked Venusaur or had I gone with Bulbasaur or Squirtle, Aerodactyl would have been one of my teammates. But I didn't want to have a second flying type. So I decided to not use him for a Charmander-based team. So I have no problems telling you that one. But I've never used an Aerodactyl before. And I might change my mind, who knows. Aerodactyl fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. Because at first I was thinking you got him. Kabutops is also one of my favorites. I was thinking that I think it might be in the remakes, you get them at a stupidly low level for where you get them at in the game. We have a space exhibit now. Moonstone? What's so special about it? Meteorite that fell on Mount Moon. Moonstone? July 20th, 1969. Oh, hey, that was like 4 days ago. Wow, okay, hold on. Gotta do some math here. Was that the 50th anniversary of the moon landing? How fun. Learned something. See, we're learning stuff all the time. The first lunar landing. I bought a color TV to watch it. Dude, in 69, that had to have been expensive. Space Shuttle Columbia. I want a Pikachu, it's so cute. I asked my daddy to catch me one. Yeah, Pikachu soon, I promise. Anyway, what I was saying about Aerodactyl is you get him really late in the game, but it's at a decent level, so he might be a swap in, like an alternate. We'll see what happens. So, and some of these some of these Pokemon I'm thinking about catching might end up being garbage, so they may not stay on the team. We'll see. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to... So I can't skip everybody. I am gonna skip a few. No, actually I'm not, because if I do, I won't be able to come back. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna skip a couple of these traders if I can. Hey, I met you in Viridian Forest. While we're fighting him with our Ember and our overleveled Charmander. Whoa, speaking of overleveled Charmander. And I'm using Scratch for no reason. That's okay. I am gonna double check on where I can find a couple of our upcoming team members. Switch to Ember. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna fight everybody in here that I have to, but I'm gonna skip the ones that I can. And the reasoning for that, see, like, we're already at level 16. We're maybe a little overpowered, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. You beat me again. Zuko. He's evolving. Charmeleon. I actually really like Charmeleon too. He's probably my least favorite of the three. You know, Charizard being #1, obviously, and the Charmander's great. But I do like Charmeleon a lot too. There are other kinds of Pokemon than those found in the forest. Yeah, did you tell yourself that? Hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear, which is why I'm wearing some right now. You can't see, but I most definitely am. Oh, Rattata. That makes sense. There's always a youngster with the shorts, and they always have Rattatas. Critical hit. Boom. There's another team member, actually. I've never used an Arbok in any of my playthroughs, and I'm planning on doing that. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but we'll see. But what I'm doing is I'm gaining so much experience. Restoring your Pokemon on a PC, each box can hold 20. Alright, so this one's tricky. I could go up to try to go behind this guy, but then she'll see me. So I've got to go in front of him. But I'm missing like 2 or 3 other trainers each. Are you a trainer? Let's fight. And I want to come back with, because I can get a couple of team members within the next, like, 2 areas. And I want to come back and train with them a little bit, get them some levels too, because otherwise they'll be way, way behind. And if I ever lose Zuko in a battle, I'm pretty much done. So. My strategy for my primary Pokemon Red team, which consists of Charizard, Gengar, who is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Absolute favorite. And the main reason I'm not using him or any of the trade evolutions is just that. I don't have a way to trade. But, so Charizard, Gengar, Lapras, with the occasional switch out to Kabutops, it just depends. Hitmonlee, Nidoking I already mentioned, and Jolteon. I'm actually not going to be picking a Evolution for the team either. Had I picked either Blastoise or Venusaur, I would have chosen Flareon because I've never used him before. I've used Jolteon and Vaporeon. Jolteon is also one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. So I'm sad that I'm not going to be using him in this playthrough. We will acquire it just to have him on our team. If I had a new Pokemon, I would have won. Pokemon the box on the PC gets full, just switch to another box. That is another issue if you're trying to do what the tagline says and catch them all. If you're trying to catch Pokemon and your PC box is full, it will not let you catch it. It sucks whenever you've tracked down a legendary, you've been working on it for hours potentially, and you have to leave. You could fight my new Pokemon, especially if you forget to save before. Double checking on one of the other team members. I know exactly where to find it, but I just want to make sure that it's not like there's more involved or anything. Done like dinner. Trained Pokemon are stronger than wild ones. So we're gonna sneak behind this. Ah! Hey, it's Jigglypuff. I've also never used Jigglypuff, but I'm not going to. Spearow. My understanding is that Fearow is actually pretty decent, but again, I've never used one. So they read it slightly higher. Alright, so yeah, I'm glad I didn't mess with that. So there's one more trainer. I don't know if that guy's a trainer. I don't think he is, but I'm not gonna talk to him just in case. Ouch! I tripped over a rocky Pokemon, Geodude. If you have too many Pokemon, you should store them via PC. I have 6 Pokeballs set in my belts. At most, you can carry 6 Pokemon. Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Team Rocket is always in the news. Hello there, have I got a deal just for you. I'll let you have a swell Magikarp for just $500. No, thank you, sir. Stranger danger. No, I'm only doing this as a favor to you. Admittedly, Magikarp does become powerful, but I'm not planning on using one on this playthrough anyway. And I just realized something. Do I even have any Pokeballs? I think I have like 1. So I am very quickly going to run back to Pewter City. I know. But I think there's a quick shortcut we can take. So I could speed this up, but it makes a really awful noise, and it's like... Oh, I almost didn't walk past you. Oh, okay. I fought you, so that's fine. I fought both of these guys. Okay. It's not that far of a... I'm glad I remembered that now and not, like, while we were in Mount Moon. So... This is much better. Also, I'm gonna switch back. sell me some Pokeballs. Not with that many, but I'm by 15, just because I have 2 team members that I'm about to try to catch. So, and I want to be sure I can do it.
Okay, so yeah, this guy's not a trainer. Woo! I better take a rest. Ugh, that tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. Route 3, Mount Moon ahead. Mount Moon tunnel entrance. Okay, so just like that route we were on, I am going to attempt to fight as few trainers as possible for the next minute or so, because I want to have an opportunity to train up with my other 2 team members. So I'm trying to remember what. I think I remember the route out of here. We're gonna find out. Zubats. Crobat is one of my favorite Pokemon. Now, admit it, you don't get him in this game. He doesn't evolve in this game. Oh, dang it. I knew there was somebody out there. I just knew she was that close. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. Oddish. Oddish was another one I considered using. I've never used a Vileplume before, but I decided not to on that one. I'm going to do something really quick. I am going to unmute. Okay. I just wanted to check to make sure, because we've been going for so long that I'm like, if my audio has been blaring this whole time, that would not have been good. So, but it sounds pretty good. And we're already at level 18, man. Bellsprout. I've also never used the Bellsprout. I might on my next, so obviously I will get to Pokemon Gold eventually. I don't like to do just straight, series games if I can avoid it. But, the next Pokemon game I would get to would obviously be Pokemon Gold, and I think you can get Bellsprout fairly early. In fact, you can't even get him in this game as, oh, I lost it. It's a, Pokemon Blue exclusive. How do you get out of here? Okay, we don't have any repel, so every tile in a cave is an encounter tile. So we just have to get used to that. I'm glad I'm getting to do this. It's been a while since I've been able to do a stream. The past few weeks for school have been kind of crazy. I did get a chance to hang out with my buddy Mitch, which if you've seen my playthrough, if you can call it that, of Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2, he was in that one with me, and we did kind of a Mystery Science Theater riff on it. We'd actually intended to do, grab whatever this is. But we'd actually intended to do the same thing again for Recoded. However, we had a lot going on while he was here, and so we didn't get a chance to do that. But that's okay. Next time he comes down, we may do that. I'm not terribly upset by doing these encounters because my next team member is actually in this cave. So, once again, I am doing a lot of skipping and stuff. Now, when the video ends, I haven't quite decided. I mean, I think we're, I don't know. I know we're a little over an hour in. I'm not sure exactly how long. I recall glancing at the time at about 2:45. Paris is not the... I forgot he was in here, actually. And I have used a Parasect in a playthrough. He was decent. I actually called him Romero, because Parasect is very zombie-like, and George Romero is basically the father of the modern zombie. So I felt like that was a decent name for him. Anyway, yeah, so if I encounter my team member in here, I'll be happy, but otherwise, I'm gonna run from everything and avoid as many people as I can. So, and, I don't know where or when we'll stop this stream, but, whenever I do, I will, like I said, I'll do some off-screen grinding. I may come back and find, some items and do some random battles and stuff, but I will not progress any farther in the game. Team Rocket will find the fossils, revive and sell them for cash. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay, so I actually learned something recently. So he has a whip there. I learned recently that the idea with the original concept, instead of capturing, I'm trying to say catching and capturing at the same time, catch-purring Pokemon in Pokeballs was actually made fairly late into development, and the idea was actually that you were going to fight Pokemon yourself using like a whip or something. But you would, instead of like you having teammates that would level up, you would have a like charisma level or something, and if it was high enough or something, you would have an easier time convincing the Pokemon to join your team. I don't know, it was very strange. But, several trainer classes still have whips, like the Rocket. Ugh, now I'm mad. You made me mad. Team Rocket will blacklist you. That's so. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. So, I didn't actually watch it whenever it came out. It was 2015, 2016, I don't know. Twitch did a live stream of Pokemon that allowed the viewers, I guess, to... Aw, you disabled my... Oh, here. Meh. Who cares? Andy Burn. Not enough. It allowed them to like input commands that would just make the character do whatever, so lots of turning around, not going the right way, and just goofy stuff altogether. But from that series stemmed a meme, the whole like Lord Helix type thing, and we'll get to that here momentarily. So, also Coughing's sprite is backwards, or upside down, like his eyes and mouth should be above the skull and crossbones. We've yet to get poisoned or anything. It's kind of nice. Alright, a critical hit with no health left. Defeated Super Nerd. Okay, I'll share. We'll each take one, no being greedy. So here's the question. Do I want the Helix fossil? Praise Lord Helix. Or do I want the Dome fossil? Because I like Kabutops more. I'm gonna go with that. I'm being branded a heretic. I'm not gonna use either one of them. Alright, then this one is mine. Far away on Cinnabar Island, there's a Pokemon lab. They do research on regenerating fossils. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Route 4, Mount Moon, Cerulean City. So I believe there is, and I want to find out for sure before we accidentally do anything really bad. There should be a patch of grass somewhere. TM04, I don't know what that has in it. Okay, this is what I'm nervous about. Because we can't go back to Mount Moon for a while. And I'm thinking... Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, wait. I want to save anyway. I was like, who do I have besides Charmeleon? Yeah. Let me go back into Mount Moon really quick. I'm gonna just do a couple of random encounters to see if we can find... I'm looking for Clefairy, so that mystery is gone now. So we'll just do a couple of quick... Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Actually, I think this might be where I need to go because it's like... Basement 2? I think this is the second basement. So, it only has like a 6% catch, or not catch rate, but encounter rate. Which is why I'm saying, like, I don't want to do a ton of these and be here forever. I was thinking I could get to the patch of grass on Route 4. So while I'm shuffling back and forth, I'm going to check something. Running away from these guys. I've never used a golem either. However, I think I'm one of the few people that actually likes a Alolan golem. So when we maybe eventually get to a point where we can play Sun and Moon, then I will consider using one. Okay. I'm trying to find a map of Route 4. And so that way I can see whether or not I can jump into that patch of grass. I cannot. If I get into that patch of grass out on Route 4, I will not be able to come back to Mount Moon. Which isn't a bad thing necessarily. So I'm gonna do, we'll say, 5 more encounters, which sounds like a lot, and it might be if we don't get anything to show up. I think I'm in basement 2 anyway. So we might just have to find a way back here at a later point. Which really is not too tricky to do. But I want to have as many team members as possible before we get to a certain point in the game. So, because there's a lot of experience to be had in the 3rd city. I mean, technically, I guess the 4th because Viridian City. But in Vermilion City, you encounter a ton of trainers that, once you hit a certain point in the game, they're all gone. Tons of experience to lose. So, I don't remember. I haven't been keeping count, so I'm going to do 2 more. Not you, Zubat. I want to pick the fairy. Technically, we can get another one later, but... Alright, fine. Well, we've spent enough time in here, so we'll move on. And I'll come back and I'll fight those other trainers and stuff off camera. So we'll go ahead and there's no one in. Where are you guys at? It's all good. Alright, and into this patch of grass we go. Well, there's teammate number 2 right there. Level 8, so that's not horrible. I'm gonna scratch and hope I don't knock it out. Perfect. Splendid. Ekans was caught. And yes, I do have a nickname prepared for it. New Pokedex stat will be added for Ekans. Which is literally just snake backwards. Moves silently and stealthily. Eats the eggs of birds such as Pidgey and Spearow whole. So, one of my favorite, like, incredibly cheesy but still fun movies, I did look up how to spell this, by the way, is Dodgeball. And the rival team led by Ben Stiller is the Purple Cobras. Purple Cobras, baby! And me and some buddies of mine, anytime we do like a team of some sort, we're always Purple Cobras. And so I'm going to name it after Ben Stiller's right-hand man, Michel, is going to be our nickname for Ekans because he evolves into a Purple Cobra. So, it's not actually spelled Michelle like I thought it was. So, but it is Michel, so we will have Michel as part of the team now. So, do yourself a favor and do not go above that without going to the Pokemon Center first. Because your rival's waiting for you. He likes to ambush you. It's never fun. And you don't want to go all the way back through Mount Moon. Bill has lots of Pokemon. He collects rare ones too. Have you heard about Bill? Everyone calls him a Pokemaniac. I think people are just jealous of Bill, though. Who wouldn't want to boast about their Pokemon? I mean, have you seen Michelle? That Bill. I've heard that he'll do whatever it takes to get rare Pokemon. Like steal them, join Team Rocket kind of thing? Welcome to our Pokemon Center. We heal your Pokemon back to perfect health. There was nothing that I skipped that is like plot relevant at all, so I will go back off camera and do that. So, what we need to do, though... Cerulean City Pokemon Gym leader Misty, the tomboyish mermaid. Cerulean City, a mysterious blue aura surrounds it. You're a trainer too, collecting, fighting, it's a tough life. Slowbro, punch! No, you blew it again! Slowbro turned away. Slowbro took a snooze. I want a bright red bicycle. I'll keep it at home, so it won't get dirty. Grass and caves handled easily. Bike shop. A plain city bike is good enough for me. You can't put a shopping basket on an MTB. That is almost my initials. These bikes are cool, but they're way expensive. Look at this dude in his awesome sunglasses. Hi, welcome to our bike shop. Have we got just the bike for you? Whoa, you can't even afford that ever. You can't even hit that number. It's a cool bike. Do you want it? Come again. Back again sometime. I'm good, man. You're making an encyclopedia on Pokemon? That sounds amusing. That bush in front of the shop is in the way. There might be a way around. My husband likes trading Pokemon. If you are a collector, would you please trade with him? Hello there, do you want to trade your Poliwhirl for Jinx? Never. Well, if you don't want to. Poliwag, or well, Poliwrath, I guess, was another Pokemon I'd considered. Pokemon badges are owned only by the skilled trainers. I see you have at least one. Those badges have amazing secrets. Now then, which of the 8 badges should I describe? We don't need to talk to him about that. And there's nothing back behind here that I'm aware of. But each badge allows you to, like, sometimes if your Pokemon get too high leveled, or especially the ones that don't have, like if you've gotten them in trades, they will not listen to you if you don't have the appropriate number of badges. That's what he's basically telling you. People here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind this most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with the Rockets. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna go up here. And it's Stormy. Yo, Matt, you still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, Matt. I caught Michelle. Alright, let's see what we got. Pidgeotto. Okay, so I need to... Yeah, he's way stronger. So we will probably need to do some major training. Nice, there's that critical hit. But the nice part is you can fight your... Like, if I can beat Pidgeotto, I would get to keep the experience I earned. 435 is nothing to sneeze at. So, level 20. Okay, so I am actually going to switch out to Michelle, who is going to be fairly under-leveled. However, Abra only learns one move. It's Teleport. Completely useless in a battle. Rap is also pretty overpowered in these games because they can't do anything. Yeah. Yep, just keep going. We should go up at least a level or two because Michelle is doing all of this. It's a little slow going, yes, but would not, yeah. May I allow you to introduce you to my team? Blade, Laser, Blazer. You have already met my assistant, Michelle. And then he introduces Missy Pyle's character, whose name I can't remember, but she is scary. We're at level 9. Oh wow, that's it. So we're actually gonna stay out, and let's try Rap once, just to see what happens, if we survive this hit anyway. Oh yeah, it wouldn't have lasted much longer though. Okay, but we're gonna switch back to Zuko. Okay. Quick attack, yeah. Dang, I thought that was a critical hit with as much damage as it did, but oh well, it's still pretty good. So, the reason I did that was because, oh, you saw Squirtle, really? No, we're not gonna switch, but I need to use a potion. Yeah, because water gun's gonna be fairly good. Ember's probably not. Yeah. I'm not gonna survive. Oh, well, especially not with that. And that's okay. Like I said, I didn't intend to beat this fight. However, oh gosh, yeah, especially because of that. Yeah, am I great or what? So, well, we're bound to lose a battle in here and there, and that's okay. So, but that gives us, if I'm not mistaken, are we healed back up? I don't remember. Yeah. I mean, so Zuko, or not Zuko, but Michelle went up a level. In fact, let's go back over to this patch of grass and see what we can do. was I say? I don't. Oh yeah. See, level 12. See, this will actually still be pretty good. Dying. Wrap is not like the greatest, but it does what we need it to. Okay. So at this point, I'm gonna switch out. I wonder what Ekans' level up is. Let's find out. Sparrow. I need some more potions. Yep. That was fun. I didn't use Scratch, I meant to use Ember, but yeah, that works. Oh, well, this is awkward. See, now on the other side of that, I won't be able to do anything for a couple of turns. But it really doesn't do that much damage, so it's not like super great, but it can stall out a little bit. Come on, Michelle, you need to level up. It's trying to give me Fire Red learn sets, and that's not what I want. What did I just do? Oh, okay. I was like, I hit something, I don't know what happened. But no, I don't want to do that. I want to switch to Zuko. Okay, he learns Poison Sting next level, which is good, because that's what I want. Okay, very good. We learned Bite at level 17, that's cool. On here, it's listed as a Dark type. Dark type didn't exist back then, though. The Generation 2 thing. Am I still up and running? I hope so. Let's find out. Again, nothing really important is happening. So, okay, good. My, like, what I'm looking at over here was being weird, so I was like, Alright, let's go heal, and we'll go try to fight our rival one more time. You know, and if we win, we might continue. If we lose, we might go ahead and call the video here, and I'll do, like I said, a little bit more off-screen leveling up, and that way we can try and fight him. 'Cause I don't want to like just lose. So I will buy a few more potions though, because I have some money. Oh, that's right. I forget that if you lose, you do have to pay out money, which is unfortunate. But that's how it rolls, yo. I need to switch Zuko back to the front, though. Yeah, your rival's always like the big wall to overcome. Which is kind of annoying, so we don't need to read this again. We've already done it. He's like, I'm better than you, you suck. And here's why, and I'm about to smash your face in the ground. Not literally, but you get it. Why do your ankles have glasses on them? The rival, not Pidgeotto. So if I can make it to... Yeah. There we go. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch to Michelle. And I'm also gonna let him do the attacking, but I'm also gonna heal. Because again, Aber can't do anything. So.
Can't do anything right.
Okay, so let's do Poison Sting. Even though, I don't know. Okay, oh, and he's poison. I couldn't remember if, so psychics are good against poison, but I couldn't remember if, they resisted poison. They don't. So this is a good strategy to have. He gets hurt by poison and wrap. So it might not be a bad idea, if possible, to toss out Michelle against Squirtle. Yes. Switch to Zuko and hope Zuko can take out this Rattata with no problems. Oh gosh, yes. Absolutely done. You should have used Quick Attack. So we're in pristine health. This is like the best thing that could happen. And level 21's nice. Yes, so we're gonna try out Michelle. Michelle is probably not gonna survive. But if we can get at least one Poison Sting off or so, especially, yeah, like Tail Whip is nothing. Come on. Keep using that Tail Whip. Yeah, it's that poison. Okay, so and ideally he won't have any, what am I trying to say here? Any antidotes to use. So we just stall this out, basically. Like you can see, I'm doing like negligible damage. But he's being hurt by poison. I've got my wrap going. If Michelle can do this, that'd be awesome. Water gun's not super effective against me, but yeah. So stall out for a couple more. That's a critical hit. Wow. Keep doing it. Keep going, Michelle. You got this. I'm half tempted to heal him just to do this. Ah, he did good. He did good though. All right, Zuko, get in and finish it off. Perfect. Hurt by poison. Alright, cool. We can progress, guys. I'm glad. I was hoping to not get stuck here. Hey, take it easy. You won already. Basically got our money back. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's house and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. That added a lot of pages to my decks. After all, Bill's world famous as a Pokemaniac. He invented the Pokemon storage system on PC. Since you're using his system, go thank him. Well, I better get rolling. Smell you later. Okay. And I think that's the last we see of our rival for a little bit. You fight him several times throughout this game. I can think of 2 more fights, and then there's not another one for a while. This is literally the most I've ever hit the letter Z ever in my entire life. It functions as A in this game. So, that was cool. Alright, we beat our rival relatively pain-free. So. Alright, so let's do this. Let's switch out Michelle for Zuko and see if we can't get him some experience. This is Nugget Bridge. Beat us 5 trainers and win a fabulous prize. Think you got what it takes? So I've learned something about myself, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to get over it eventually. But, oh no. I tend to get kind of claustrophobic sometimes, and wearing headphones, maybe earbuds might be better. I know that seems weird, but over-the-head headphones makes me feel like it's weird. I don't like even thinking about it. Oh gosh! Oh, that's right. That's right. Poison is super effective against bugs in this generation. It's not later. I forgot about that. That's good to know. Some type matchups are weird in Generation 1, and the game overall is kind of broken, but it's still fun. So, alright, we're level 11. However, it's probably not going to be super effective against Weedle. In fact, if anything, it'll be neutral. So, but yeah, we'll at least get. Oh, it is still super effective. So poison doesn't resist poison. That's weird. But I'd rather use poison sting than wrap because your Pokemon get what's called same type attack bonus, and like every time you use a move that's the same type as your Pokemon, you get like a 10-20% boost in power. I don't remember. It's not like amazing, but it's enough that you'd want to do it. So maybe it's 50. No, no way it's 50. I kind of want to look that up and see. While we're mindlessly just trashing this guy, just trashing him. He doesn't even stand a chance. Let's see. Boom, and down goes the Weedle. Whew, good stuff. They all say the same thing when you beat them. I did my best, I have no regrets. Every time, all of them. I'm second, now it's serious. That first one was nothing. Wasn't nothing. Last one's to fight. Last in out, yeah. Let's try Poison Sting, see how well that works out for us. Kind of what I was afraid of. Poison Sting seems to have a decent poison rate, which is cool. Oh yeah, how much stab does. I didn't think it was 50, but it might be. It is 50%, dang. So like when Zuko uses a fire type attack like Ember, it actually does more damage in the long run. I am gonna switch out, but I'm not gonna use him because he won't be able to take a hit. So, and we'll switch back. Nidoran female is fine, but the one that evolves into Nidoking is just even better. That is horrifying. My sister just sent me a picture that is terrifying. I don't want to look at it anymore, but I have to look at it to get rid of it. Critical hits. Okay, we're gonna go back and heal. Because like I said, I want to do Regurts. I want to try to move some story along, and I'll do at least some more leveling up after the fact. That's the last like really major cutoff point, that Mount Moon one. So I don't think there's anywhere else to get a Clefairy, but we'll find out. Cool. So I put on my Zarthimus Prime Facebook page and then shared it to my main primary one that I was doing this stream, and a couple of guys liked it and stuff, and I'm sitting here looking back and thinking, like, 3rd grade math, first off, the internet was still really new. Also, here's number 3, it won't be easy. The internet was still in its very, like, it had been around, but it was very much in its fledgling days. And so, it was still, like, this new, hyperthing's bad. And now you understand why I used Eradicate for an entire playthrough once. Hyperfang is good. It's a little too good. I'm nervous now. We gotta take this guy down. Oh, okay. The burn should. No. Why'd that other one do so much damage? I don't remember how Hyperfang works exactly, but jeez. I don't have anybody to switch to. He took out Michelle. But anyway, yeah, so like even growing up, like, and having the internet and stuff, and like I like never would have thought that someday I could make a video and from the comfort of my own home, just playing a game that I love to play. So it's pretty awesome to think about. Oh no, I am confused. Zuko, no! So the joke is like that when you hurt yourself in your confusion, it's like a, am I the enemy Pokemon or are they? Better punch myself in the face just to be sure. But in reality, it's more like, okay, so the best example I can think of is in like Super Mario Brothers. Ow, stomp flat. Once again, gonna go back to the Pokemon Center. I wasn't expecting to have to go back and so quickly, so my bad. But I'm thinking like of a platformer game like Super Mario World or Donkey Kong Country. 2 other staples that maybe someday they'll end up on this channel too, now that I have access to an emulator and a better PC. So I do love this computer so far. It's been pretty awesome. Anyway, like, so, like, if I'm hopping across a platform and, like, I overshoot and, like, there's a gap next to me, and if I fall in, I die, right? So, like, Super Mario World, like, Mario jumping, and, but then, like, in my effort to recorrect, I go too far the other way and start falling, and, like, I just get confused, I guess you could say, but I'm like, what, and that's how I get hurt. So that's kind of how I feel like it is. I'm number 4, getting tired. With the Pokemon, they're like making mistakes, you know, and like they get in their own heads and stuff, and I think that's what it is. Or they're just punching themselves in the face. It's one of the two. I'm gonna actually switch because he's level 16. So what I'm saying is, like, I could go over there and train with the Abras, but they can teleport away from wild battles. So that wouldn't do any good. Critical hit. Michelle grew to level 12. Oh, I should have switched. Oh well. Once again, yet to get poisoned. I was waiting for that to be. Waiting for that to be it. Oh, excuse me. Hello, sir. Okay, I'm number 5. I'll stomp you. Oh, I was really hoping it was a bug catcher. Oh, Mankey. Mankey. Dang, another critical hit. Well, okay. So in later games, I believe poison resists fighting types, but also fighting resists poison, which is interesting. So they have like a balance out kind of thing. Oh boy. And there's that critical hit again. Okay. Sorry. Once again, gonna go back to the center. If it wouldn't make the awful noise, I would speed this up. But it does, and so I won't. The simulator's holding up really well. So I always rewatch my own videos afterwards. One, because I like the sound of my own voice and the look of my own face. What can I say? Except you're welcome. But not my singing voice, it's not great. It's like my #1 regret in life is not being able to sing very well. But I also use it to look for like mistakes, things I can do better. But if this one goes well, you can probably expect to see more Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, maybe even Super Nintendo games that come up on here, so congratulations! You beat our 5 contest trainers. You just earned a fabulous prize. By the way, would you like to join Team Rocket? We're a group dedicated to evil using Pokemon. Want to join? Yeah. Are you sure? I am absolutely sure I want to join. Come on, join us. I'm trying. Give me my badge. My name badge, not my Pokemon badge. I'm telling you to join. I'm trying to. Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Okay. See, I get it now. I was playing hard to get, but now I get to join. So were you actually just sitting here, like, wearing your uniform? Or did you, like, change into it really quickly? That seems like something that the Team Rocket from the TV show would do. I don't know why I just tried to use Poison Sting against an Ekans. Oh, I can't switch out. Yeah, I can. Okay. There's 1 or 2 moves that, like, you can't escape from. So... oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send Michelle back out. Once he learns Bite at level 17, that'll help a lot. Because Bite has some decent power behind it. No! Oh, I can't lose to a Zubat. Charmeleon, you gotta work with me here, man. Okay, good. I was like, no, stop being confused. Oh, that did it. Okay. Alright, Michelle, time to shine. Oh, critical hit. Oh, 4 turns. Okay, if I can get this hit off, then I'll be fine. No, Michelle, no! Did you try to wrap yourself? In a snuggly blanket? Oh no! Okay, so... there's a reason that that's actually not the worst thing in the world. Let me show you why. Because unless I'm mistaken, we should have... yeah, we've got our nugget. And unless I'm mistaken, I think he gives us another one. So... I am going to put a couple of things in the PC, not in the TM. I am going to look at TM4. What does it have? Whirlwind. Nope. Whirlwind, forces your opponent to swap out. Oops. Forces your opponent to swap out. I don't need Bide either. I also don't need the Moonstone currently, and I don't need the Dome Fossil for a long time. Yeah, your opponent to switch their Pokemon like they weren't expecting to, and so they're like, what? Actually, I'm gonna keep that, and I'll just sell it here in a little bit. That's literally all Nuggets are for, is to sell for lots of money, so don't hang on to it. But I am really curious. I think I do get a second one, which is kind of neat. But, and then in Wild Battles, Whirlwind knocks your, like, forces them to leave. Whoa. With your ability, you can become a top leader in Team Rocket. Really? I didn't beat you, though. Interesting. Okay, I could have sworn that... I could have sworn you fought him, you had to fight him again. Alright, well, okay then. Team 45, Thunder Wave. Can anybody even learn that? Yeah, I didn't think so. You weren't even looking at me. Okay, so I saw your feet from the grass. So there is a glitch you can do that if you have like an Abra that knows teleport, that's so good. Alright, we're gonna switch, because I'm scared of Hyper Fang now. But, lost my train of thought there for a second, sorry. Oh yes, if you have like an Abra that can teleport, you move down to that square, right where the guy would see you. You immediately, before the acknowledgement comes up, you hit start, and it brings up your menu. You use... Oh, I don't want to fight. I want to just get the experience. You use teleport with your Abra, and so as soon as the menu comes back down, the guy acknowledges you, starts to walk towards you, but you teleported already. And somehow you can use that to encounter Mew, I believe? I've never actually successfully pulled it off. But I assume it's accurate. It's kind of neat. What's really neat is that somehow they managed to keep Mew a secret up until, like, maybe like a week before the game came out? I don't remember, but, like, they coded it in, like, very last second. So... I thought not. I hid because the people on the bridge scared me. So I think once again we're gonna try to avoid some trainers. If at all possible. Let's see. You're going to see Bill? First, let's fight. No Pokeballs, nothing. Just good old fisticuffs. Hiker wants to fight. Oh, no, I'm scared. Actually. I have a much smaller snake. Okay. Maybe Bind is the one you can't switch out of. So, and again, it may seem counterintuitive to use a fire type attack against rock type, since it's not very effective. However, neither is Scratch a normal type, and Onix has better regular defense than he does special defense, so... Oh, that was a stupid idea. Fortunately for me, he doesn't learn any rock type moves yet. This generation is pretty bad as far as, like, your Pokemon don't learn great moves, so. And in Fire Red, you're something. The trail below is a shortcut to Cerulean City.
Hi, my boyfriend is cool.
Is he? Nidorino, I do love me some Nidorino. Or Nidoking, actually. Nidorino's fine too, I guess. Zuko. In newer games, you get the experience share, which means you could just fight with your main team and like your whole party levels up evenly. Some people really don't like that. They say it makes the game too easy. I enjoy it. Like I like games like I know KOTOR does this, and like Kingdom Hearts. I don't know why I thought KOTOR before Kingdom Hearts, where like, well, you know, like if you don't have, let's say in Kingdom Hearts 2. In The World That Never Was, you can have either Donald, Goofy, or Riku, a combination of two of those. But the third one that you can't use still levels up at the same rate. I should switch back to Michelle, but I forgot. In Fire Red, Charmeleon, or even Charmander actually learns Metal Claw.
I was in bad condition. Wish my guy was as good as you.
You know what you have to do then. Okay, so I can get by with only finding one. I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend. Believe it or not, like, so when I was a kid, I was probably like, nah, so who cares? But now I'm like, good for you, man. Good for you. Having that as significant other is always a nice thing. Please don't hyperfang me. Yeah, he learns Metal Claw, which is a Steel type move, which is good against rocks. So not only is Bulbasaur's grass moves good against Brock, Squirtle's water moves are, and Charmander, his Steel type moves as well. I am only not going to switch out because I can't really take another hit. Okay. I forgot how intense some of the moves are in this game, like, that was kind of nuts. Hyper Beam is like a, oh darn, is like a late in-game move. Oh well, my girl will cheer me up. And what I'm trying to say here, like the animation for it is like horrible. Alright, one more fight that we have to do. My friend has a cute Pokemon. I'm so jealous. Well, what do you have? Last sent out Jinx. Oh wait, I mean what? Oddish. Michelle. Only. Should do like, yeah, 1 point of damage. Whereas Ember ought to burn that little weed up. Yup. Nice, that critical hit. Yes, because Oddish only knows Absorb, I think. In fact, I keep doing it. I know I can't poison it because Oddish is part poison type. In fact, I think there was literally only one pure fire type in this whole game. I'm actually gonna use... No, I'm gonna do rap. Five times. Nice. 6 times? Did I miscount? Or rap it to death, basically. Nice. Level 14. If Ekans can outspeed something, that's pretty good. I'm not so jealous. You came from Mount Moon, may I have a Clefairy? Dude, I couldn't even find myself a Clefairy. And I really thought about getting one. Sea Cottage, Bill lives here. I wonder if that's actually what the sign says, or if that's just what my character is thinking. Teleporter is displayed on the PC monitor. Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you. I screwed up. So, an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. So, how about it? Help me out here. When I'm in the teleporter, go to my PC and run the cell separation system. And goodbye. No, I'm just kidding. Matt initiated teleporter cell separator. Hey! Yeah, thanks, bud. I owe you one. So did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. I've got to thank you. Oh, here, maybe this'll do. We received an SS ticket. That cruise ship SS Anne is in Vermilion City. Its passengers are all trainers. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dues. Why don't you go instead of me? Teleporter is displayed on the PC. Oh, wait. So let's go out and we'll come back in really quick. Look, bud, just check out some of my rare Pokemon on my PC. Bill's favorite Pokemon. Eevee. Flareon almost was going to be on our team. Jolteon. Man, I love Jolteon. Vaporeon's like my 4th favorite evolution. So, there's 8 of them. And they're all pretty great to some extent, so... Alright, we're gonna go down this way. And I think that we may be able to... I know we're running, maybe... We're either right... I think we're a little over 2 hours right now, which is fine. So most of my videos on here are like 3 hours plus. But I want to get... If possible. Okay, so the people here were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind this most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with the Rockets. Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into no good. Those miserable Rockets. Look what they did here. They stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. Dig and holes. Dig it. That cost me a bundle, it did. Okay, so, full disclosure, as a kid, I got stuck at this point. I, like, managed to beat Misty and everything. But I could not, for the life of me, like, there's a big hole in the wall here that you're supposed to be able to go out. I think I was, like, as a kid, I was like, oh, well, you know, Team Rocket left a way out. I don't even remember it saying that. I just remember, like, thinking that was really weird. Hey, stay out. It's not your yard, huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander. Don't you believe me? Oh, dude, I forgot to go heal. Whoops. I think. Maybe I didn't. I think I did. Yep, I most definitely forgot to heal, so I'm going to lose. Maybe. If I can... For that notification you just saw. It's like, oh hey, there's a microphone plugged in. Did you know that? Yeah, unless it got unplugged, there's no reason for me to know this. Dude, I'm just gonna keep doing this. I don't even care. If I can outspeed something, that means I can just keep doing this. Oh, well, that's a problem. That was good up until it missed. Drowsy. Oh, I would not have made it past Drowsy. Nice. Oh man, that's hard on the eyes. Yeah, that makes sense. Really, I have to give the criminal my money? Alright, let's try this again now that we're not at no health. I'm just gonna do what I did last time. Rap, rap, rap. Yeah, drink up. Rappa, rappa, rappa. My straw fell down. That's okay. Yeah, I can take that hit. That's good. Oh, dang, I missed again. But he missed too, so that's fine. Let's poison sting, yeah, and see if that... I can't take another hit. And the potion's not gonna... Oh, shit. My bad. Ah! Well, darn it. Try to keep my, Try to keep my channel as... Oh, I didn't mean to use Growl. As PG as possible. So, occasionally it delves into PG-13 territories. My bad. I forgot that wastes a turn, which is going like, oh, crap. It's not the word I use, obviously, but it's fine. Gosh, that hurts. Okay. I was like, I know Drowsy is either physically or specially defensive. It's definitely physical. Man, there goes. Keeps going up and up. I'll learn Rage, yeah. Let's get rid of... No, 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 no. Okay, I hit the wrong button. Okay, we don't need Growl. I don't remember exactly what Rage does. Stop, I'll give up. I'll leave quietly. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. Yay! Better get moving. Bye! I'm gonna go heal really quick. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. La, 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 la. Alright. So I know we've skipped quite a bit, and that's okay. Like I said, I'm gonna come back and clean up some stuff. Like all those trainers that we fought up, or we skipped over by Bill's house, I'll come back and fight off camera. Get our team a little bit higher levels. So, but for now, we're gonna go down here. I'm going to acquire at least our third team member. I know for sure I'll encounter it because, and I've mentioned already, it's gonna be Diglett. I've never used Diglett, so I'm excited about it. Oh, we can just go through this gate, obviously. I'm on guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty, though. Oh wait, there, the road's closed. Yep, you can't get through down to Saffron City. Underground path, Cerulean City, Vermilion City. Hi, do you have Nidoran male? Want to trade for Nidoran female? I don't. That's too bad. Not that I don't want to, but actually I don't want to, but also I don't have one, so that's a problem too. Love that Route 1 music. People often lose things in that underground path, which means there's probably hidden items down there that I didn't find. So, again, there's a few other trainers here that I'm gonna scout out for too. And you can't go up that path either. It's all, like, there's one city in the middle that's all blocked off. There's one. Oh, Mankey. Mankey was another one I'd considered for the team, but I'm not gonna. Not gonna do it. So I can skip the girl, I believe, but the guy, I don't think I can. I can't skip either of them. Huh. Me? Well, okay, I'll play. You're the one who approached me. So. Anyway, we're gonna fight these two trainers, and go find our third team member. I'm probably not gonna be faster. Well, especially maybe that. And I missed. All right, Stuco, help. Heard that is guts for some reason. He used guts. Gross. Nice one. Critical hit. I'm gonna send out Michelle so you get some experience. Ooh. Oh, but no, not gonna attack with him. Yeah, back to you, Zuko. And yeah, just because we need to. Michelle needs all the experience he can get. Or go over, babe. Like, my eyes. Your new trainer female. Just didn't work. I think this guy has a Mankey. No. Huh? You want to talk to me? Maybe he does, I don't know, but I was thinking of the last kid on the Nugget Bridge had one. Yeah, this guy has two. Spearow. Oh, Fury attack. Oh, this is not good. It's really not good. Okay. Oh, hold on. I am going to answer a very quick phone call. I shall return. Oh, my head's Ember. Oh, let's. You shut your mouth, malware detector. It's like, hey, you downloaded a thing, and the thing even says, like, hey, by the way, there's a... it's gonna come up as an issue. There's no issue. So, I do apologize for the delay in this. My wife is actually on a trip for the week, and I have not... Let's make sure I shut my door. Eradicate, that's what he has. I'm not gonna switch out. Too nervous. Do you remember it being something potentially scary? Critical hit. Hyper Fang. Yeah, man, it'll get you. But okay, we're good, we're good. Anyway, yeah, so she's been gone for about a week and I haven't had a chance to see her, so she's calling me real quick. I didn't start it. That's not true at all. I walked by you and you were like, hey, want to duke it out? I want to get stronger. What's your secret? Steroids. I should carry more Pokemon with me for safety. Right, yeah. Okay, and... Heal up really quick. Okay. It is true that a higher level Pokemon will be more powerful, but all Pokemon will have weak points against specific types. So there is no universally strong Pokemon. That's not true. Fairy types are pretty overpowered. It's weird because, like, so Dragon types were kind of overpowered, and, real quick, my Pokemon was poisoned. It faded while we were walking. And then this guy says, even if they're at the same level, Pokemon can have very different abilities. A Pokemon raised by a trainer is stronger than one in the wild. Yes and no. I'm in the fishing guru. I simply love fishing. Do you like to fish? Not in real life. But in this game I do because, Brad, I like your style. Take this and fish, young one. I do not have the patience for real life fishing. Fishing is a way of life. From the seas to rivers. Go out and land the big one, young one. Also, the old rod will literally only ever find you by the carps. So, I guess it's neat, but still. Did you see the SS and moored in the harbor? Not yet, I haven't. We're careful about pollution. We've heard Primer multiplies some toxic sludge. Go! Machop is stomping the land flat. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you again, Machop, but hi. Good to see you. I'm putting up a building on this plot of land. My Pokemon is tamping the land. Vermilion City, the port of exquisite sunsets. Hi, do you have Spearow? Want to trade it for my Farfetch? I don't have a Spearow. Also, I've never used / have no intention of ever using a Farfetch. Pokemon Fan Club. All Pokemon fans welcome. Koyo! I just love my seal. It squeals when I hug it. Let's all listen politely to other trainers. I chair the Pokemon Fan Club. I have collected over 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. So, did you come visit to hear about my Pokemon? Yeah, why not? I got some time to kill. Good. Then listen up. My favorite Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh, yes, it's stunning, kindly, love it. Hug it when sleeping, warm and cuddly, spectacular, ravishing. Oops, look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. We got a bike voucher. Exchange that for a bicycle. Don't worry, my Fearow will fly me anywhere, so I don't need a bicycle. I hope you'll like cycling.
Why does Pikachu look like Clefairy? Hoof, my Pikachu is twice as cute as that one. What Pikachu? I don't have one. If someone brags, brag right back. Our chairman is very vocal about Pokemon. I can tell. Vermilion City Pokemon Gym Leader Lieutenant Surge, the Lightning America. Okay, and let's head to this house down here, see what it's about. I'm getting my Pidgey to fly a letter to Saffron in the north. I'm gonna read your letter. Dear Pippi, I hope to see you soon. I heard Saffron has several problems with Team Rocket. Vermilion appears to be safe. Appears to be. Actually, I've read an interesting theory that if I remember to, I'll talk about it later. About that little plot of land that guy was talking about. So. Vermilion Harbor. So before we get too much farther, notice, Route 12 may be blocked off by a sleeping Pokemon. Detour through Rock Tunnel to Lavender Town. Vermilion Police. Diglett's Cave. We're gonna hop into Diglett's Cave and catch one. What a surprise! Diglett's dug this long tunnel. It goes right to Viridian City. It sure does. But unfortunately, we can't escape to go back around to, Pierre City and Mount Moon. Alright, what level are the Diglets at? 16 is pretty respectable. This might not be a good idea. It's actually working out pretty well. Pokeball, go! Alright, we got Diglett. Okay, and we will, like the rest of our team, we will be giving it a nickname. Now this one, okay, well, Diglett, the mole Pokemon, lives about 1 yard underground where it feeds on plant roots. It sometimes appears above ground. It's one of the great mysteries of Pokemon. What does Diglett look like underneath the ground? Okay, so, Diglett falls into Dugtrio, which is literally just 3 Diglets, but there's 3, so it's triple Diglett. So I'm actually going to name it after my nephew, Trip. He is a third, like a junior, but he's actually the third, so my sister and her husband named him Trip. Like, that's what we call him. And so I named one of my teammates after him. Oh, are you kidding me? So there's a good chance that I might have 2 trips. Because why wouldn't I use a level 19 if I can? I was kind of wondering about that. I was like, man, when? Oh god. Oh, and it already knows Dig. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna stay out. Because that might do some serious damage to Zuko. Yes. I was like, man, which one is gonna be... Oh no! Okay, well, if we encounter another one on the way out that's higher level, we'll probably go for it. That's unfortunate. I was like, level 19, heck yeah. Alright, let's scratch it. Alright, and we'll throw a Pokeball and see what happens. Like I said, I have no qualms about nicknaming. Yep, alright. So that first one was a fluke. Alright guys, welcome, Trip, to the team. Splendid. Okay, and so let's heal, and we will release the original trip. Oops. The OG trip. He'll always be in our hearts, just not on our team. Also, it's Bill's PC now, not... What? There, no Pokemon here. So... Yep. This is why we don't let our nephew outside. Alright, well, that's actually pretty good, because... So we can look at our team now, which consists of level 24 Zuko, level 20 Trip, and level 14 Michelle. So, cool. So, here's what I'm gonna do. We're actually gonna wrap this video up here. Just move. Pretty quick. So, there is a route out past where we were just at. Nothing plot critical, however. I remember where everybody is, but I'm gonna try to avoid them if possible. Okay. Oh no! Spearow. And you can catch a Spear here and go trade it for Farfetch if you really feel like making poor choices. Oh, that's the wrong. Okay, so in order to get past, I do need to fight that guy. Level 14. We won't be replacing Michelle in this route. I have never lost. Rambling, gambling, dude. Unless I'm mistaken, can Voltorb even learn electric moves in this game? Also, I think Sonic Boom always does 20 HP, so I'm getting out. And we're gonna replace and send out our buddy, our new pal. Her nose Dig. Which is good, because I was going to teach it to him with the T. So I'm not giving it to somebody else, because it's a good move. In competitive battling, you would never want to use a 2-turn attack, but in this, it's fine. So I'm going to do that, and we'll send out Michelle, and switch it back out for Trip one more time. Michelle grew to level 15. 2 more levels and he'll learn Bite. I think he evolves at 22. So my first loss. So the reason I came over here and avoided everyone, so look at the draw, just look, is because I wanted to show this little route over here. When you catch lots of Pokemon, isn't it hard to think of names? In Lavender Town, there's a man who rates Pokemon nicknames. He'll help you rename them too. I don't need to rename any of my teammates' names, they're all gold. Hi, remember me? I'm Professor Oak's aide. If you caught 30 kinds of Pokemon, I'm supposed to give you an item finder. So, Matt, have you caught at least 30 kinds? No. Oh, I see. When you get 30 kinds, come back for item finder, or I could just consult the internet. Looked into the binoculars. A big Pokemon is asleep on the road. I'm looking for Nidorino. Want to trade one for Nidorino? Oh, well. Looked into the binoculars. The only way to get from Cerulean City to Lavender is by way of the rock tunnel. Oops. Let me go up there. But yeah, so we can keep going this way, only to find our road is blocked by a a sleeping Pokemon that's blocking the way. Gotta love Snorlax. So, we can't go that way. Just avoiding everybody for the moment. Oh, drowsy. No thanks. Plenty of trainer battles to go around. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna do really quick before we wrap this up. So we still have a few things we need to do. We've got half of our team ready to roll. 3 more of them still on the way. It'll be a little bit before we can get to them, unfortunately. But we're off to a good start. We still need to go upstairs to that fence for no reason. We still need to fight Misty back in Cerulean City. We haven't taken down her yet. We will go back and do that here eventually. Unfortunately, both of my teammates that are high level, like 20 and up, are both weak to water, so that'll be an issue. But we have plenty of opportunities to level up. We have all the people still up by Bill's house. We have all the people to the route on the right. And let's see. SSN is a famous luxury cruise ship. We visit Vermilion once a year. Welcome to SSN. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? Matt flashed the SS ticket. Great, welcome to SSN. So, 2 things. 1, we can get on this ship. We're going to here in a second. So, off to the right there, if you somehow happen to have the move Surf, and which would involve you, because we need the move Cut to really advance, to cut down some of these small trees we've seen. And in order to get that, you have to beat the SSN. Once you beat the SSN, though, it leaves. Also, I like this music, so I'm not too upset by standing here. Anyway, so you can use that cut to progress through the game without making the SSN leave. Once you get the move Surf, you can come back, you can surf across that little water right there, and on that land over to the right, there's a truck. Now, this was like the original urban legend, not urban legend, but like playground rumor, like, hey, you can catch Mew if you find that truck, or something like that. The passengers are restless. You might be challenged by the more bored ones. Yeah. It's neat. Obviously it doesn't work. There are other ways to get Mew that I'm not terribly familiar with, though. Anyway, but yeah, there's... Let's see. One of these rooms... Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Anyway, there's tons of trainers in these rooms, and people that are not trainers, so like I... Wait, I would like a cherry pie, please. I would. Dude, oh man, I freaking loved being on a cruise. My wife and I went on one 2 years ago. It was so much fun. Bonjour, I am the waiter on this ship. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. Ah, less strong silent type. Also, the lady in the cabin wanted the cherry pie, so please, sir, do that. A lot of people there. Anyway, so there's tons of trainers to be fought. So I'm definitely gonna go fight the ones on the route that's blocked by Snorlax and the ones up by Bill's house. I'll go fight those guys, but I may or may not fight some of these SS and folks. But that'll end this video here. We've made it pretty far. We only have the 1 badge. You know, I mean, that's good starting progress. So we have 2 more that we can get pretty quickly within the next video. So I'm going to spend some off-screen time getting Michelle up to a respectable level, and fighting some of those other trainers. So thanks guys for watching. I am so excited to be able to play this series. Like I said, Pokemon games are one of my absolute favorites. And it's just so much fun to be able to check them out. So Thanks for tuning in, guys. My name is Arthas Prime. You can follow me on Twitch. I upload semi-regularly. Hopefully, the next few weeks I'll be a little bit more consistent. So this is where the videos come first, so check back periodically. Subscribe to me on YouTube. This is where the videos end up almost immediately as soon as they're done being put up on Twitch. You can also throw me a like on Facebook at Arthas Prime, same, no tricks or anything, so thanks again for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch y'all in the next time. That was awful. We're not going to end that way. No, absolutely not. We're going to start the video. No, I'm just kidding. So, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.